Hey folks, welcome to NC State Dendrology. I'm here behind the Student Health Center to talk about Clethra alnifolia. So this is sweet pepper bush or coastal sweet pepper bush. Clethra alnifolia is in the Clethraceae family, so it's in its own family. And this is a coastal plain species, pretty common actually. The specific epithet alnifolia means the leaves are somewhat like alder, and we're learning alder this week, so you'll be able to compare it to see if the leaves are reminiscent of alder. To identify this plant, it is a tall shrub. Here behind the health center, this is a landscaped plant, and so it is cut into strange cube-like shapes, but that is not its normal form. It's normally kind of an upright, erect shrub. And actually that's an important character, right? The leaves and the fruits are also held erect, so they're pointed up rather than drooping. And to identify this species, so look at the leaves, you can say they're very clearly obovate. This is a very typical leaf shape, and this is a pretty typical leaf size. There's other ones, shrubs here in the parking lot that are not doing so well, and the leaves are quite reduced. So these leaves are obovate, so broadest towards the tip and then tapered towards the base. And you can see they have very distinct margins that have serrations along the edge, mostly at the top, right? So down here towards the base, those serrations kind of disappear and the leaf turns entire. They have a very distinct venation that you can feel when you're feeling the back sides of these leaves. The other really distinctive thing about Clethra alnifolia are the fruits. So these are capsule fruits, and the fruit arrangement is a raceme. So remember, racemes have got the fruits attached with peduncles to a central stalk. And one thing that makes Clethra pretty easy to identify is that it often has these fruits, but it will often have the fruits, the dried up fruits from the previous year. So these dried up capsules are from last year, and these are this year's fruits. So that's something that you can look for when you're trying to identify this shrub. So that's a bit about identification. This is a wetland obligate plant, but it is widely used in landscape. It has very beautiful showy white flowers in the summertime, and it is a pretty easy landscape plant, so it's often planted. I can't say I speak with this from personal experience because I've killed a few that I've tried to plant in my yard, but this is an important species. Native Americans cooked the foliage to eat as spinach. And it is an important wildlife plant as well, so definitely great for pollinator gardens and that kind of landscaping application. So that's Clethra alnifolia in the Clethraceae family, coastal sweet pepper bush or sweet pepper bush.